with regard to food shortage, yes, we did talk about food shortages. And it's going to be real. The price of these sanctions is not just imposed upon Russia. It's imposed upon an awful lot of countries as well, including European countries and our country as well. And because both Russia and Ukraine have been the breadbasket of Europe in terms of wheat, for example, just to give you one example. But we had a long discussion in the G7 with both the United States, which is a significant, the third largest producer of wheat in the world, as well as Canada, which is also a major, major producer. And we both talked about how we could increase and disseminate more rapidly food shortages. In addition to that, we talked about urging all the European countries and everyone else to end trade restrictions on sending limitations on sending food abroad. And so we are in the process of working out with our European friends what it would take to help alleviate the concerns relative to food shortages.
Guys, as you can see, the leader of the free world is stating that we are expecting major food shortages, cyber attacks, and outages. Guys, in today's video, I'm going to show you the main components that you're going to need to survive these troubled times with your family that's coming. Guys, please stay tuned. Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you're new to the channel, I'm Credit Coach Q, and I created the first cloud-based software that allows you to put your credit repair experience into your own hands, guys. In today's video, I'm super excited because I have a banger. In today's video, we're going to talk about the food shortages and the necessities that we are going to need to actually get by. Before we get to the video, guys, please like and subscribe to the channel. It allows YouTube to push this content to a wider audience, and also allows YouTube to push us within the algorithm and allows us to leave these lights on, guys. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Now, let's dive straight into the meat and potatoes of this video, guys. I don't want to put a lot of fluff when it comes to this video because I feel like this is very serious and it's very urgent. I feel like I don't like putting out videos that has a lot of conspiracy behind it, but this is no longer a conspiracy. This is something that is actually happening, and it is going to be a global occurrence. So we have to prepare for these troubled times, and I feel like the leader of the free world, which is Joe Biden, is setting press conferences and releasing articles giving us warnings before the storm actually hits. So I'm actually going to give you my designated items that you are going to want to go get before the lines are out the store. So let's dive straight in. So the first thing that you are going to want to get is obviously food, right? You're going to want to get food, and I just don't mean food for you. I mean food for your pet as well. You want food for the parrot, you want food for the dog, the cat, and yourself, because the crisis is not just pertaining to one particular genre of food. It is pertaining to all sectors, and everything is going to be scarcity. So you want to make sure that you are stockpiling enough of these items so you won't be putting your family in a position where you are in the late end of the emergency. Now, these food shortages are happening. They are actually happening. Now, it's going to take a while before we actually see the implementation firsthand because we have reserves of food. So, but eventually, because of these sanctions and because of these haltings of imports, we are going to see a lack of food and a scarcity is actually coming. So you want to be prepared for it. So the first thing you want to get, like I said, is food. The second you want to get, which I don't see a lot of people talking about, is a small generator. If you can't afford a small generator, I understand, but it's something that I definitely want to add on this list, because if we are going to experience any type of outages, and as you can see, they are talking about outages in the Texas area, which I am at, you want to make sure that you are putting yourself in a position to have energy. You want to have energy to make sure that you cook and make sure that you can handle day-to-day activities without it actually fluctuating or damaging your lifestyle that much where it becomes an emergency for certain situations. Certain people are under health precautions that they need to make sure that they have certain stable environments, and the generator is the best source, especially if we are having any type of possibility of a lack of energy or a cyber attack affecting our energy sectors. Now, obviously the next one is going to be water. Now, you want to make sure that you are having as much water as possible, but you also can look into getting a water filter. A water filter can obviously use the water that you have inside of your home pipes to allow you to still have clean, effective water. Now, I have been seeing a lot of instances where they've been talking about some type of instance where you could potentially have a cyber attack on our grid. So if that is the case, then the water will be tainted because the filtration system that powers all of that will be damaged and jeopardized as well. So you want to make sure that you are looking out for water as well. Another thing, gas. Gas is going to be very, very scarce. As you can see, the inflation when it comes to gas and everything else is rampant. And as you can see, the prices for gas is going up because the scarcity for gas is coming down. So you want to make sure that you are stockpiling gas as well. Another thing is, so if you are not a person that thinks about soap, you are going to need it. You're going to need some hygiene, and make sure that you are having an extra thing of toothpaste, an extra thing of deodorant, an extra thing of soap, so you can maintain and not be stinky during these possible troubled times, guys. I hate to even talk like this. I hate to even bring so much conspiracy within my videos, but I would not be a genuine financial educator if I do not warn my audience of financial times or potential hardship financial times ahead. I'll definitely want to warn you before the famine. And the last but not least, if you have any diabetics, any emergency type of personnel inside of your household, you want to make sure that you are getting the medication stockpiled as well. You want to make sure that they have the medication for multiple weeks or multiple months, as much as you can possibly retain. So if anything does happen, you already have a nest egg of things put away for your safekeeping for your family. Now, I'm mainly talking to the main providers. That can be single mothers, single fathers. That can be any main component of the household that actually take anything. So if anything happened in your household, you are going to be the name that's called. This is for you. Take in consideration, I am going to leave some links in the description that give you a lot of precedents and a lot of reference on what I'm saying. So it's not just me talking out of my ass. I'm actually reading a lot of articles, a lot of financial articles, a lot of financial material that's basically giving us a warning before the storm. And as a financial educator, it's my responsibility to give it to you. So you can take it at your own discretion. But guys, I definitely want to give you guys insight. So let's do it for a quick recap. I want you guys to make sure you stockpile on food, pet food and human food. You also want to look into getting a small generator. If you can get a bigger one, that's fine, but you want to make sure that you have some type of next egg consideration when it comes to your energy as well. The next thing is going to be water. You want to make sure that you are having a filtration system, whether you're buying a water filter or you have a stockpile of water inside of your home as well. The next thing is going to be gas. Especially if you have a generator, you want to make sure that you have enough gas within your vehicle and enough gas to go to certain places that's necessary. Gas is going to be scarce as well, so you want to make sure that if you do need to go and make a quick run, you do have the gas necessary, which is energy, for that designated trip. Guys, you want to make sure you have soap as well, any type of hygienic product, soap, toothpaste, anything like that. And if you have any personnel that need a medication, you want to make sure you stockpile the medication as well. Guys, if you have any questions or concerns about this, leave a description in a comment in the description below. Let me know exactly how you feel about this. Do you feel like it's a crisis coming? Do you feel like it's not? Do you feel like it's a real food shortage that's going to come? Do you feel like we're going to fix it? Let me know your feelings and how you actually feel and your opinions about it as well. I'm really interested in that. Guys, if you found any of this information helpful, Please like and subscribe to the channel. And like I said, it allows us to leave these likes on. It allows YouTube to push us within the algorithm. Guys, until next time, please take care of yourself and take care of your credit. Guys, Credit Coach Q out.